Boom. We're live. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Just, same old. Train, eat, sleep, do it again.
Perfect.
What about you? How's life today?
Yeah, I'm enjoying life. I think it's way different than it was a year ago when I'm trying to survive. Busy things. Right now, I relax, I enjoy, and everything great.
You have transitioned a little bit from like tattooing every day and just have a tattoo scale to now you are like more teaching and drawing.
Yeah.
How that transition and how it's going?
It was difficult at beginning because I was tattooing for 12 years and in one day I'm like, what's going on? Why I'm every day at work? I don't see my kids. It looks like I'm not very enjoying my life because I'm very busy in this circle, making money, paying bills, everything great, but what else? And then I took a year break. I don't know why I did this. It was horrible. All my fears become like this. You have no money, you need to pay bills. This is what I was, afraid a lot, bring face to me. And I think it's a good experience for me because I went through this and right now nothing changed, like everything the same, but those things inside, how I'm happy, how I see things, that around me, I'm in a beautiful city,
Right.
like the best one. I have 2 kids, beautiful husband, like big house, amazing car, and I can see it and enjoy it. Before I didn't even, saw this.
It was all work, tattoo, 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 tattoo.
Tattoo every day. And I love it so much. I have so much passion. That's why it brings me a lot of energy. And but not like I missed a lot around. My focus was at work, business, shop, new shop, partners, business, tattoos. This is how I saw. Right now, I'm enjoying my life. Everything here still. I have business, I have tattoos, I have friends, I see my family more, I drawing, like painting. Oh, I love it.
And sometimes that's like a great transition. Like a lot of really good tattoo artists, like they get burned out of like the everyday few tattoos a day, like can take 3-4 hours each, and then you squeeze another one. And most of the tattoo artists that I know that now paint, that art also sell like a tattoo, or most of the time even more.
Yeah.
That's probably like you're finding like a new experience and way to do things now instead of like just being at a shop, tattoo after tattoo.
The artists who doing art, like painting or something, they are inspiring me a lot because they're not focusing only on things making money. They, doing what they brings him joy and happiness, like art, because tattoos, it's like for me it's easy money, like
You know how to do it.
yeah, but I did it for 12 years and I love it so much. I don't want to say that I'm burned out because I still like it and I know what I do and I know that I do very good. So I'm very this is understandable for me. Okay, yeah, how to do something different. And art, like a painting, for me, it's right now, I need to learn more. It's a challenging myself. If I could do the same what I already did and create with this, like a tattoo as a business, how I could do in painting.
Right.
So that's why it's I'm trying.
Who has lately inspired you to get out of your comfort zone and start like doing more art? Like who you've been looking at? Like I want to like shift that way.
Like artists?
Yeah.
I know one artist, Nathan.
Yeah.
He did tattoo for me and he inspired me a lot.
He's a great tattoo artist.
He's a great person.
I love that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's never like, this hype things. He's doing what he likes: tattoos, surfing, like things that and hobby and paintings and everything together.
Right.
And for me, he triggered me a lot because I saw how he's doing painting. I'm like, I wanna too. I feel like something inside me wanna do it a lot, but like my mind give me the settings. If you do art like painting, you are waste your time because here no money. So you need to focus on your business because here money. You need to pay bills. You can't just waste your time painting. And right now I'm balancing everything, and I'm just trying to do everything and more painting because I have more time. I'm not that much tattooing, and I'm not stressed about this.
And it's definitely, it brings you joy to paint. That's the happiness that you get from that side. It's gonna improve your life in your personal life, but also in the business life. Because you're not just like working, family. You're like doing something that shift your mind from all the. Because when you're painting, I like to paint. When you're painting, it's like you almost forget about everything, and it's therapy. That's why there's places that you pay to drink wine and paint.
Yeah.
Because it's like therapy. But I mean, that little shit from just working and doing nothing that like take you out of your comfort zone, like painting. I mean, that's probably the best thing that you could do to kind of like get more life in what you already do.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff are you painting lately? Like similar to your tattoos or something opposite?
Something very different. I learned Tanka painting. It's like Buddhist art. It's like Buddha and different deities, and I learned it for like several years. And then right now I learn like Renaissance. It's like Leonardo da Vinci did, like old painters did like this stuff. And I learned at the academy, but they have online class, and they're like different, very, very old techniques. We do like different things, so difficult to describe, but I'm still learning. It's not like I don't want to say that I already create something.
Right, but you are on your way to do that, which is great.
Yeah.
Like Tonka
Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah, this is what I very like. And this is all traditional Tibetan art. And I want to do something. I want to learn traditional way that I understand how to do this, but I really like oil painting, and I want to do this style in oil in my vision. I don't know if it will be possible, but this is what I have in my mind, and maybe one day I'll create something.
That's sick. I mean, painting is really cool. Sometimes when you see like a nice paint, and like when you're looking at a photo that you like and you're like trying to mimic it, and then it comes on, you're like, oh wow, it seems like my kid did it. But I'm like, it's just people don't understand how hard it is to make that canvas look the way it look. Because if you give it a try, I mean, people drawing like horses or skulls or like a lot of lights with like small like little things everywhere. Like it's very hard. Like I have this like little folder that I collect every time I travel. That notepad that is in the hotel with the pen, I make every single piece of paper a drawing.
Oh, cool.
And I save them all. So maybe one day I do a little scene with all my little drawings.
It's a good idea.
Because
I love it.
It's very cool, and my garage is a mess because it's my closet. But eventually when I cleaned out and I start like painting canvases on one side of the garage, because I feel like if I close the door, put some music on, and just go, I'm gonna try to do something, see what happens.
Yeah.
And the times that I think, oh, this is becoming ugly, I'm like, wow, I actually did that. But if I'm thinking like, okay, this is what I want to do, it never comes out. It's when you freestyle it that something crazy comes.
Yeah.
I went to Nathan's studio a few weeks ago, and I was like, wow, like he had like so much paintings around. I was like, I'm like, bro, I need to come one day and paint with you, and just tell me what to do, and like few classes here and
Yeah.
there, I might become a little better.
Which
Try it.
Nathan?
Kochesko. He paints at the biggest school in my gym.
Mm-hmm.
He's right behind the cage. He's a
Yeah.
sick artist, and he
He's
does
very good artist.
pretty cool skulls and stuff. He put like spider webs in one side, big skull in the middle, little sun from the Ecuador flag in the middle. He did like a little red devil in the side. Like it's just very cool.
Yeah.
And once you start moving from tattooing to painting, you also start teaching classes online, right?
Yeah. You know, this is when I stopped tattooing, I like my manager said me like 8 years ago, you have to do tattoo school, like tattoo classes. But in those time I didn't feel like it at all. Maybe I don't feel enough confidence like to do classes because it's like people come to you, you need to teach them. You
Right.
know, I didn't feel that, and for like long time I said no, 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 no. But when I stopped tattooing for a whole year, I think maybe it's a good idea to do online classes or create something because I have time. I have time, I need to do something. And we create online classes. It went well, and after that I decided to take first group offline, to do it in person. And when I start doing this, oh my God, I feel so much like, you know, to give all of those knowledges you have for those many years, to give it to people, to inspire them and see how they can grow. Because usually, like if you know, artists, they don't have enough, like, how to say, when someone can support you.
Yeah, like you don't. A lot of people like there can be very good, but they don't have a
Yeah.
platform to showcase or people that back them up in terms of like financially. Like, okay,
And
I'm gonna help you live so you can paint.
even you know, they don't have enough, like, I mean, beliefs inside, maybe even so they could do something, you know.
Right.
Maybe, I don't know why. And this is what I do. I just inspire them with my real story and with my real case, and I tell them how they can do, and I support them for the first, like, you know, like first months, let's say, like when we have, it's not like long, it's 2 weeks learning. So during those 2 weeks I support them and I see how they could go
Right.
and become an artist.
And
Like,
you can see the talent. Like some people, you go like, wow, you can actually on
Yeah,
few
right
classes
away.
you can already put something on because it's. I did. Thank you, bro. I did like few tattoos on myself, and I was like, this thing is really hard. Like I was like, with the thing, my friend was like, are you sure you want to do that? I'm like, it's my hand, it's fine. And I was just going, and I was like, to write a small name, which is just like a stick. Like I write like a kid, and then to like do things like this or like put a face, I'm like, that's crazy to me. And like you said, like when you start tattooing or these people start tattooing, most people don't have like a school to go. They just start like pretty much painting people's arms and hoping
Yeah.
one day that thing turns into something.
practicing. But also, like, what I do, I think what it helps a lot, that I show them how to start easy. How to start easy, simple, not like they're very nervous they can't do something, but like, this is a pen. Take a pen. Draw as a pen. Go easy, slow, like here deeper, like slow down, no
Right.
rush, like breath, you know, and they're like, oh, I think I could do this, you know. And then when you have this support next to you, like here, everything great, slow, good. And they're like, oh, I created that too. It's nice one. Right now I need more practice.
And that's
Yeah.
a good feeling for you too. Like you're like putting to a next generation, kind of like bringing your experience and your taste, be like, do it like this, do it like that. Like
Yeah.
maybe one day some crazy artist will come. Like out of these classes, have you already seen someone already doing like
Yeah.
really good tattoos?
Mm-hmm. Like from right now, I started it a year ago. Like everything, like online classes, a little bit, like maybe year and a half. Yeah, I think. And year already do those. In 2024, I started on the beginning. And right now, a few people like doing very good. Like they become an artist, like they paying bills, feeling very good.
That's crazy.
Like one of my girls, she worked like, I don't remember, like 15 years, she was waitress. And right now she's like traveling. She went to Japan, then she went to Europe, and she's like, "Oh my God, Sasha!" When she talked to me, she's like crying.
That's amazing.
She's like, "I'm so happy that you changed my life." And when they say something like this, I'm like, I feel so cool. Like I already help someone. What it could be better.
And that's just like splashing that knowledge and time and experience to someone. Like for example, she's been a waitress her whole life. Now she learned how to tattoo, and the tattoos came out nice. Tattoo artists can travel the world.
Yeah.
And tattoo people.
It's amazing. I love my job a lot. Right now I want to change focus because I feel like I already enjoy it a lot. I just need something different. But for so many people, this is just open door for like a new life when you could do, to be an artist. It's very cool.
It's very nice.
An artist,
It's a cool thing to be.
Yeah.
And for a tattoo person, it will only take you tattoo the right person once, and then your waiting list will be crazy. Like I know people like I can see they're really good, and like a year later they get to tattoo this one important person, and after that life change. You start from like a $200 tattoo
Mm-hmm.
to a $2,000 tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the way life goes. That's what like it's the same for any industry. It's just how much energy you put into your craft.
Yeah.
It's how much you're gonna get back. If you just like halfway doing it, like whatever, I'm not good, you probably will never make it. But if you decide to give it a shot and put everything you have into it,
Yeah.
you can become that number 1%.
Yeah, and when you starting to feel this passion, this like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to travel, and you have enough energy for this is how it like everything become like together and started.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
How did you? I'm curious because you have a really unique style, really clean work. How did you get your start in tattooing?
So I started. I moved to Russia in St. Petersburg when I was 21. My husband, he was my boyfriend in those time, and he already moved to Russia, and he invited me like, do you wanna like move as well? And I'm like, I have a job, I have my academy, I didn't finish yet. I'm like, I was thinking, and then I'm like, yeah, I wanna move. And when I moved there, it was like different city, no people, no friends, no family. It was kind of difficult, no money. And I like tattoos and he likes tattoos. And he gave me tattoo machine, and he's like, we don't have money to have like go to tattoo shop we went to tattoo shop actually. And I said I wanted this like hip piece, and they said it's like for those money it maybe was like 2,000 like.
But back then,
yeah, 2,000.
2,000 is a lot.
It was a lot. My salary was maybe 100. If we will change those from rubles to dollars. So, and when we realized that we can't do this because it's so much, he gave me tattoo machine and said like, we don't have money to have tattoos, but you're drawing very nice. Like, I like your drawing. You could do sketches. Let's tattoo each other. And
That's
it
cool.
was his crazy idea. And he got tattoo machine. And then he showed me everything, how it works. Because when he was 19, He has this tattoo as a hobby, so he knows how to do tattoos. He showed me everything, and he's like, yeah, this is my sleeve. You can, go around those leaves.
That's cool.
I just went around those sleeves. It looks easy. Next day, he's like, do lettering for me here. We did lettering for him next day. It wasn't very nice because, I did stencil and then few lines was like this. And I started nervous. I started crying. I remember that. I was like, no, I don't want to do this awful, like it's, he's like, sit down, come back, and like finish it.
That's a good coach.
He was like very like strict, like finish. You started, you finish. I'm like, okay.
But that's very cool because
and
that little thing creates something huge.
Yeah.
So
this is true.
And like when you start tattooing him, like how things started getting shape since that moment.
I think I was thinking a lot about this, and I think the best thing that helped me, that was his support. He was supporting me a lot. He's like, oh my God, you did amazing. And he every day tell me how cool artist I am, but I did a few tattoos only on myself. And he's like, let's create a name, Sascha Tattooing. He created this name.
That's cool.
He did like my logo. And he did visual part, and he's like, do in Instagram only this style. I started doing in Instagram like with my logos, everything black and white, everything nice. And right away, people, it was like we live in different, it was like a small apartment, like maybe 4 rooms, and we rent just a room. So there was different people. My husband, he's musician. He did in one angle, he did in his headphones music. In other, I did tattoos with this loud machine in this little flat. So, and I start doing Instagram, and people from the street starting coming. And right away, he's like, don't do for free. Start like good, cheap amount of money. And I started like, small, then bigger, and then he's like, you need to find the shop. Like here, like 6 people every day, everyone contact me. So the different what I did like a clear work with lines, no shading. I didn't know, like nobody teach me. I don't know how to do shading, I did only dot works because I follow some few artists that I like what they did, and I'm like, oh, this is dot work. Nobody did those time dot work. No tattoo artist woman. Everyone comes and thought I'm a male.
Oh yeah.
And my husband like, and I did modeling before. He's like, you need to post some photos of you. This is so weird. Everyone looking for a Sascha man.
Also, they at the beginning, because it was just your name.
Yeah, I didn't post my photos much on Instagram.
And probably now it's more common for everybody to tattoo, but maybe back then it was like my first 40 tattoos were guys.
There wasn't like a
There's
lot of.
Now it's a thing, but before it wasn't.
Yeah.
So you were tattooing like literally next to the music studio, pretty much.
Yeah.
Who was more loud?
I was loud because my machine was very loud.
Also, it's like an old machine.
Yeah, it was coil machine, like.
Oh, those ones make some noise.
Yeah, and he like, if he is doing music, he did it in his headphones.
Right.
Because it's also loud, and we just in this small apartment, one room, We lived like this maybe a few years, and I tattooed in this apartment only 4 months. And after 4 months, I went to tattoo shop. And this is also, in the tattoo shop, they're like, oh, you're just a beginner, we could do like, I don't remember like the percentage, like.
Right, like you charge and they get 80, you get 20.
Yeah, something like this, because you need to learn, something like this. And I went home, and my husband like, look at this stuff. You're doing like better than half of their artists with 10 years experience, and you have clients. Come back to him and say you need to private room because you have clients and you want 50-50. And I was like, okay, you know. And I went like this, and I remember this guy, he's the owner of that shop. He watched me like this, and he said, no word more. he gave me one big room, and it was like orange. And like, can I paint it? He's like, yeah, wherever you want. This is your room.
So and you put your style on it.
I put my logo. Nobody has a logo. I have a logo, you know. And this is like, I have this brand before I even have it, you know. Right. My husband created before I become someone.
It's like they say, fake it till you make it.
Yeah, was like this. And I just, I didn't shy it because I like it so much. I want a more client. I want to create something.
You were hungry.
Yeah. That maybe right now I'll talk about this. I'm a little bit shy, was like in those time. I never did an interview talk about myself. It's just happening. I did nothing, you know.
Right.
Right now, I think it just I have a lot of energy, you know. That's why.
I mean, at the beginning, we all shy. Like sometimes, like, I'm really making this. I'm this good. I'm gonna go far. And then 3-4 years passes by, and you look back, and you were like, wow, I have come a crazy long way. And like I said, I always, it's the same for all industries. It's just how much you love what you do and how far you're willing to go. Yeah. Because if you're down to take the hard road and just see what happens, I would say 10 out of 10 times it will happen.
Yeah, that's true.
And from this shop, like how things keep progressing, like how long you tattoo in that shop?
At this shop, I was working for 8 more months, and then my Instagram started growing in those time. And I went first time to Moscow from St. Petersburg, and I have a lot of clients from Moscow, and there was a lot of nice, interesting people, and I saw the different shop. I remember I went to Moscow and then I back after 1 week and it was 20K in my Instagram. The next week it was plus 20K. And it was starting like very, very like...
It was popping up.
Everyone contacting me on one tattoo. And in this time when I realized that I can't even answer my mails because this is a lot. I went to this shop owner and I said that I want a 70 and 30 you will have. He said, this is not our policy. If you want to do this, like this guy 10 years working here, he's still 50-50. He's never asking this.
Right.
If I will do it for you, understand that it will bring me like other artists want the same. And I feel like I went to some level that I can go upper, and I feel that something going on. And I just, he's already understanding in this time. He's like, Sascha, you are amazing. You just here, you have as a frame. You just go, open your shop, doing things. This is what I did. I opened at my little space, like very little.
In Moscow?
No, it's St. Petersburg. And I started tattooing there by myself. And there one day, someone texted me, I want to learn from you. Do you take students? I'm like, I remember that day I was sitting like, okay, yeah, this is bring to me. And I take 2 students, Dasha and Misha, and they still with us working.
Oh, they work with you now still?
Misha, he works in my shop in LA. He's an amazing artist, Asian style.
I think I met him when I got my neck tattoo.
Yeah?
Yeah, I remember an
maybe.
Asian guy in there.
No, he's not Asian. He doing Asian style.
Oh, Asian
like
style, okay.
like a tiger, Asian tiger, like something like
Like,
this.
like Japanese style.
Yeah, something like that. And his style is amazing. He's like very good one. And Dasha, he works also like in first in St. Petersburg, then in Moscow, then he moved to Barcelona, and then to Lisbon right now. But anyways, so I start build a team before I even notice I'm doing this.
Right.
Because this was amazing. Like it was in my reality, you know. Someone came to me and asked, and I'm like, okay, I want to share it. Why not? I can show how to do this. And then I show them, and they're like, can we work together? We will pay you the percentage.
So now you have your shop with people working for you.
You know, and it's happened to me like this. I even didn't plan it. And then I'm like, maybe I need to create a name. And my husband like, the Sascha Tattooing Studio sounds perfect. Let's do the same. Why we need to change something?
Right. Just keep
keep
pushing that
it.
one. And how long ago this shop started in St. Petersburg?
2013. 2013, I think. Yeah, 2013.
And from there, when you moved to the States to your studio in LA?
2017.
So you tattooed there for like 4 years?
At my shop?
Yes. Before you came here?
Yeah.
So that one was open the whole time? And you keep that one still?
No. When war started in Ukraine, we closed 2 shops in Moscow and St. Petersburg.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that affects a lot of business too.
It's like, you know, was my babies. Everything started from there. There was very nice, very good team, amazing team. I love my team a lot. They, you know, we are family. And because of war and of everything, I didn't want to close the shop at the beginning. We waiting for 8 months. And then I realized, like, war not gonna finish. It doesn't work for me. And you have to take, you know, a choice. Make a choice, right. You know. And choice was made. I'm like, okay, I need to close my shops. I talked to my partner, and I'm like, take it. And she just changed the name, and it's her business right now. And I'm happy for her. Like, she's doing very good job.
That's good.
So, and one shop here I opened, then another one, then San Francisco, then Paris, you know, and it's okay. It's changing every time.
Right.
I'm
you can
fine.
keep growing it this way too, and Europe. Like, how's the one in Paris doing? Like, that seems like a cool place to have a tattoo shop.
It's so crazy. Yeah. I mean, this my next level. This was my huge step up, because those shop we open it with a different amount of money. You know, when I do the shop, you're doing something cheaper, or you didn't. I don't know how other artists did, but I didn't have much money to invest. I did it as simple as possible, but nice to start, you know, creating.
Right.
It wasn't about the style, design, or something like this. It was every time clear and simple. This was the idea. But this shop in Paris, we wanted to make very nice, very big one. And my partners, so I have shop in Barcelona. We opened it in 2016 or 2017. I don't really remember, somewhere there. And my partner from there, she wanted to open one shop in Paris. And when she talked to me, I'm like, okay, we will do it. We will do it, 50-50, we will do it. And then I have this year off. And then after this year off, on the beginning of 2024, she's contacting me and like, Sascha, like,
it's time to go.
We found the place. We work like very hard with like a lot of those, you know, lawyers, everything ready. We found that place. Place is amazing. Location is amazing. We need money. I'm like, I don't have one. I don't have money. I have year no work. And I'm like, I started thinking how to whereas I can,
Produce.
yeah. And I work with my therapist a lot, and she's like, if you want a next level, you need to start to work as a real business next level. You need to do everything not like you did, because everything was like, oh, this, we rent the space, we hired the artist, right? Right now it's like, we need investors, we need business model of the
You gotta go to the next level. You gotta go pro.
yeah, we need like financial model, we need to create like things as it should be from the beginning,
Right.
and I start work on it, and it was amazing. It was experience when we've got very amazing investors, all of them tattoo artists, all of them from not from my team, but some of them with my team, but some of them like guest artists and know me as a person and know us as a brand. And it was so cool to create a community inside my community, to bring people, and not like before you like, I never competition with anyone, but tattoo industry, there are like levels.
Right.
Like nobody talk about this, but they're like all the time everybody knows about this. Someone here, someone there, And I never thought about this. And then when I bring so good artists as investors in my team, I'm like, wow, this is big. This is huge. Like,
And that's probably it's probably best to have as an investor someone that knows the world of tattooing than just somebody with a lot of money that will put money but they don't understand the culture or the design of the stuff. So that's probably why the store and the surroundings is perfect, because it's tattoo artists making and creating a shop.
Yeah.
Like what's in what make the Paris store that cool? Like the design, the ways, the location, like it's in Center Park.
In Paris?
Yeah.
So my partner Kate, she did a research and she find the best location, and she find best designers who creating amazing design for this interior design. So she hired the team, and I said, do it as you're doing it for yourself. She's my partner. She's doing it for yourself. So like, I trust you. I don't wanna change every single things. I don't want to do this, because when we open a shop in Barcelona, I trying to how to say, when you like focus on every detail.
Right. You want to change everything the way you want to see.
Yeah, and right, and in this shop, I'm like, I just let it go. I believe you. I trust you. Like, let's do it. Doing. And when she did this, I'm like, wow, she did everything. I did nothing. We talk on the beginning of this year, maybe in March or April, I give her money. And in September, I went to this opening party, and I'm like, wow,
this is amazing.
I never saw better shop this one in Paris. Everything glass, everything light, everything this mirror things. It looks like you are on contemporary art museum.
That's
something
cool.
Like this.
How many people works there?
I'm not sure. I think maybe 7.
That's a lot of
maybe I'm
tourists.
wrong. Yeah.
But like that will bring a lot of clients.
But we have a lot of guest artists in that shop.
They come and go.
Yeah.
That's a cool part about tattooing. Like, you can have a shop anywhere in the world, and doesn't matter where you live. You contact the shop. It's like, hey, can I tattoo for a week here? Like, there's this guy from Spain that I know, that he's a great artist, and then I was getting tattoo in New York, and he's like, I'll be there next week tattooing for a week, and I'm like, that's very cool, because he just opens, like, when I started getting tattoo in Ecuador, this shop that did like most of my tattoos is like this nice shop. There was guys from Peru coming, from Colombia, from Panama, like just every other month you have a guest. and I get tattooed by all of them.
Amazing.
Like some of the guys at the beginning, it's been so long that I'm like, oh my god, that's true. You tattoo me. I forget because there's so many guys that tattoo me that they were just for a week. Like my friend would call me like, yo, there's this good artist coming. You should at least get one piece. And I was like, I'll be there.
Yeah.
And tattoo me, photo, thank you. And it's just the culture that creates around. Like you get to meet, like just in the tattoo world alone, I have get to meet like so many people in the shop, visiting the shop, or like people that be like, oh my god, you got a tattoo from that shop? I got a tattoo from that shop too. So it's just like, I love tattooing. I wish I could tattoo.
Yeah, I've got those magic ink next week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, did you saw this?
No.
We could do tattoo for you, and you will have some light. You can turn it off forever. Any day you want, you can turn it off.
How that works?
They're like nanotechnology, and they work with the light. There are two type of lights.
Wow.
One light turn it on, and different.
Like it looks like on like this.
Yeah.
And then with the light goes fully off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you can even.
Can you pull something like that, bro? That's fucking crazy.
In my profile, I just the like magic tattoo. I pinned it to my profile.
Can I pull it up?
That's fucking
Instagram.
wild.
Mm-hmm.
So I get tattoo my whole face and you turn it off when my mom comes.
Yeah, but right now it's only red color. Only red. But they I think they will create already black and different. Yeah.
That's fucking.
Can you break that down for us again? Like what exactly?
Oh, it's not here. Oh my god. It's I can do it right now and pin it.
Or what's the name of the technology?
Or find an Instagram magic ink. They have an Instagram and you can find it.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Turn it on and turn it off.
You know this guy from New York, Bang Bang? He created it.
I know the name.
He has a team and he created this brand.
Is that healthy?
They said yes because they work on it. Yeah, they work on it for like a few years. Yeah, look at this.
So now it's on. Oh wow.
And I like it's permanent. So when you turn it on, it will be there forever. When you turn it off, it will gone forever.
That's fucking wild.
Mm-hmm.
But it can come back and forth.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So
that's fucking crazy.
They say
dude.
like they have timing for like some frame you can 100 times a day. I don't remember. I don't really remember, but yeah, so many times you could do this.
So just real quick, break this down for us again. Like what are we looking at right now?
It's a magic ink.
What type of light they use to make the tattoo appear and disappear?
I think like one UV light. You see, it's like one color, yeah, and one different.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's really fucking crazy.
You gotta imagine there's a huge market for that, right?
I think so, and
it's like anything else. It's a new thing. You know how many people is gonna, I don't know, put like, I would do something like this. Fuck you, turn it off, and then someone, like a friend of mine, say a joke, turn it on, and be like, yo, check this out.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But only red ink available for now.
Red, I think so. I practice when I come to them to practice. We practice only with red ink. I don't know if they already did different. Not sure.
That's crazy. I know the ones. What's the difference between these and the ones that glow at night?
I actually never tried those glow ink.
But
never.
I know tattooing is like you're putting ink in your blood, but I'm okay with this type of thing on my blood. But the one that shines at night, like when you're in the club, you look like a fucking, how you call those things that people use in the raves, the light, the sticks that.
The glow sticks.
Yes, you look like a glow stick. I see a guy, his whole arm was glow.
You see it in real?
On a video.
Yeah, I saw it a lot of, videos like this, but I never saw it in real life.
I haven't either. But I wonder, I'm like, this is kind of already not very good for us. That fucking effervescent light, I'm like, that can't be good for you.
Yeah. I hear that ink under your skin and your immune system holding it. Like those little things, I don't know how it will be in English, in your immune system when ink is coming under the skin, they are holding ink. That's why it's very like, sharp and nice and not blowing.
That makes sense.
Because ink is like it's heavier and your like immune system can't work with this. It all can like hold it around, that make it in one spot. That's it. So as more tattoos we have, more our immune system works every day.
Every time I get a big piece, I get sick.
Yeah.
Like
because we in stress, our body wanted to heal themselves,
and it's like, so painful. Like, yeah. And now, it's been like, I feel like my last 4 tattoos, they hurt more now than when I was younger. Like when I was like 19, I was so excited. Fuck yeah, my new tattoo. Now I'm like, I go with anxiety to the shop. I say like, hey, okay. And like every 15 minutes, I'm like, how much longer? How much longer? Mm-hmm. I hate them now, but I'm already too far.
I feel this year I realized that I'm done with my project. My body is a project, and this year I'm like, I was sitting and I'm like completely understand that that's it. I don't want more. I think I'm really finished my project and I'm satisfied with everything what I have.
I'm close to get there. There's 2 things I want to finish. I want to finish, like I got a big piece on the chest that connects to the neck. I need to finish the whole side and the whole side ribs. Once my back connects to my stomach and it's just one piece, I think I'm done. Because my left leg is done from pelvis to ankle. My right leg, it's pretty much done. It's just pieces everywhere. Yeah. Both arms done. Once I do my torso and the top of my head, I think I'm fully done. Yeah. But I want to do my torso first because just having the virgin in the middle bothers me. I need this like full on wrap. Yeah. It's just my stomach was extremely bad. The pain on my stomach.
Did you do numbing or something?
I don't use it.
You don't use numbing like those cream, right?
No.
But like Advil, very helps.
That helps?
It helps a lot. When I start tattooing myself, like big pieces, I did it, but I forget about this. And when I have my last tattoo that I have, I took an Advil before the session. And it was like, whoa, I forget how it works. It works really? Amazing. Right now, I recommend, if you are okay with that and you can take one, you could do one before the session. Then we take a break. You will take one more. That's it. And you will feel...
Advil.
An Advil, that's yeah. And you will,
I can take Advil. It's legal because we get tested, but an Advil is fine. I didn't know that numbs you out in a way.
It's like you won't feel that much. You still will feel, but it will be okay for you. You'll be, scrolling your phone, talking, and not focusing on the pain.
Most of my tattoos, I'm just like clenching and biting my lips and just like praying.
Try it next time and tell me.
I'm gonna do another. That's new. You should have told me. The neck was so painful.
Oh yeah, I remember.
The throat was the worst. But the good thing about small tattoos is like it's only that much. Like
it's not long time.
But yeah, hanging my head on the thing. Every time I shave my beard, I'm like, oh wow, I have my whole throat. And I was like, why you fucking did that? That's painful. The flower on the side wasn't too painful. And the dot style is kind of like, it's mellow. There's guys that they just sit on the fucking machine and I'm like, yo, can you fucking take the pressure out?
My client tell me that I have light hand.
Yeah, you're light-handed, but I don't care how light you are. The throat. Every time I swallow, I was just like, oh, what I'm doing right now. Yeah. I remember this was okay because it's nice and you're pretty quick too. You got fast hands.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's and the one thing that you on cartoon does that I've been experiencing common is like once you pass a line, you don't come back.
Yeah.
I hate when someone goes line, same, and again I'm like, yo, trust me, it's already there. Let it go because the second pass is fucked up. Now I'm like my pen is 10 out of 10 every time. I haven't have a tattoo lately. Like, I'm like, oh, that was easy. Even when I did my fingers, that was my last tattoo. I was like, fuck, I hate it, and it shouldn't hurt much here, but I was in pain.
What you wrote there?
Fast Life.
Oh, cool.
It's my favorite song from Cool G Rap.
Nice.
But it was somehow the two pinkies were really bad. Pinkies hurt. But now I wanna do the knuckles because now they look kind of like naked.
Never enough, right?
Exactly. No, it is never enough.
That's the thing. Chito said he's almost done, but he said, I'm just going to do my side and then wrap it. And then, you know, a couple spots on the knees, maybe the knuckles, top of the head.
I
And then
mean,
I'm done.
since Nathan, the piece that he did a nice spider web on the side. So me and Nathan will do a spider web on the knee at some point. But yeah, tattoos are fucking painful.
He did tattoo for you?
He did my fingers. He did my grandfather's name.
Show me.
And my cousin's name.
Oh, cool.
He got really good lettering.
He did for me the roses.
Yeah, his roses are really good.
And those things.
That's cool.
Both. I love it.
He's really good also when he make like horses.
Horses?
Yeah, like he have a really cool tattoo of like a cowboy.
Yeah.
And the horse is kicking.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that on the ribs will look amazing. But I'm like, fuck, the ribs. Yeah, ribs hurt.
You've seen how guys will be put under and then like 4 tattoo artists will like finish.
That's
the whole
bullshit.
back. Yeah.
You gotta
Under the anesthesia?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I mean, like, I personally wouldn't do anesthesia for tattoo. This is like so much, how to say, when it's like that, not right word can find, you know, when it's a lot of things for your health, not cool. Anesthesia, it's like very high.
You only require anesthesia to give birth or for a crazy surgery.
Like yeah.
And
why you need to do it for tattoo? But in other case, for someone like NBA players or someone who don't have money or don't have time. But have money, this is cool. You like for 1 day or for 2 days, you have
a
done.
full piece.
You're done with your project. But tattoos not only about the, make it done for one day.
To me, it's about the experience. Like every tattoo artist that tattoo me, I'm friends with. Even the first guy that ever tattooed me necker, still this day, we have talked.
Yeah.
Sometimes in the last year, like you get to know somebody, and some tattoo artists that tattoo me once and maybe probably never again. We didn't hit it off and we didn't get close, but most of them we're always talking. So I feel like if you go under and you got like 6 guys just going, then you wake up and you're like, cool, here's your check, bye. I don't know you.
It's not about, tattoo is a story. It's every period of your life you have something to, mark, to make a story.
What you like at the moment, where you are in your life.
And it's like a story, like everything changing and you're changing. And this is like you grow with this.
I know. I like the experience of like, getting to have a conversation with the tattoo artist. Like, how you doing? Like, or I don't know. When a big name tattoo me, I'm like, who was your first big name? What was that tattoo that you wake up the next morning you were the man? Like, it's an experience. Like, so if I think the putting on the thing is bullshit, but do whatever you want with your money out there.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like that's my thing.
Maybe I think, for someone it will works. Right. And it works. And it's cool, and maybe the idea is nice. It's like in this world, maybe it's cool.
I feel if you're not patient and you wanna wake up with a full back piece. I mean, my back piece took 4, 8, 9 hour sessions. not fun.
Mm-hmm.
Not fun. But I mean, I get to, I get to know about cartoon. I get to become
Yeah.
close about him, and that's a guy that I look up when I was a kid. So
Yeah.
if I go on there, he
Agree.
tattoo me, and then I never met him, I think it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
But I guess if you wanna just go on Monday and on Tuesday have a crazy back piece,
Art.
God bless you for that too.
Yeah.
What do you think when people show up and they're like, I want a full sleeve, as opposed to just piecing it together? Like, some tattoo artists don't like when people come in with like a big thing to do. Like, I mean, a back piece is a back piece, right? But like, what do you think about piecing tattoos together versus just blasting a whole arm?
This is like you see I have two sleeves and two with different techniques. This
Yeah.
sleeve I like
It's
fully,
Yeah.
and this one was different artists, different tattoos together. This is what you're asking?
Yeah. Like, what
Yeah.
are your thoughts?
So this is just two different styles, and I like both.
I have like that.
Like my clients, when they come to me and they want a sleeve, I ask them right away what kind of sleeve they have in their
A
mind.
connect
If
piece.
they're like different things and they're about the story, about their different ideas, and we could do it like 4, 5, 6 years every like other few months for a little piece, or they wanna like whole sleeve from the beginning to ending with the background and everything fell inside.
That's what I do when my right arm is black and gray, but it's essentially a one piece. Everything is connected. This one is just pieces next to pieces, and
Yeah.
everybody's different in this arm. This one is like probably like 2 tattoos from somebody, and the rest was just one piece down.
Yeah.
But my leg is more like that. My dragon is just one piece,
Mm-hmm.
and I will probably never finish it because it's painful. I only did shading and the flames, but doing the whole thing,
It's already looks cool.
I like it like that.
Yeah.
But doing the whole Bailey red and the whole dragon gray, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. So it's fully shade, and that's one piece. And this one is just
Different.
everything.
Yeah.
You got Bam Bam here and Bob Marley in the back, and one is like a traditional style. The Bob Marley is like a
Yeah.
real photograph. So this
And
leg is just for fun.
This is a cool idea when you do something like this with the different tattoos. You or your artist need to make a good composition, to make a like connect between, to make it like looks together.
Right.
Work with the body, with everything, even if it's different style, it doesn't matter. For me, I like when it's like challenging to work next to someone's tattoo and do next to it something cool and connect it. Like
Right.
amazing. I love it. It's interesting.
It is because now you have like traditional Japanese, and now you gotta put your style in between those two. You're like, and most of my best pieces is when something goes in between those two. You're like, wow. Like
It looks cool, right?
when Franco started my chest, I had the heart here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he did like the smile now, cry later. He put clouds, and then he's like, "You want me to put lights around?" And I was like, in my mind, I was like, "Sure." But then when he did it, I was like, "Now it's one piece and
And-
it looks amazing."
And he worked next to my tattoo. It's so cool how he's, as an artist, he took it as a piece and included it in his project.
Yeah,
This is what I do as well.
that,
I
and
love it.
that-
It's amazing.
That's really cool to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I can see that part for sure.
Yeah, and make something for someone that, because I hear a lot of when they're like, oh, you have shitty tattoo, I will do tattoo next to this shit and it won't looks good, but make it looks cool.
If you're good, you will make it work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that-
doesn't
that-
matter. It's a story for someone. It has a meaning. It's not like it's some shitty tattoo.
Right.
Every
And if you're a good artist, you
Yeah.
you put it together very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Like it's just how good are you?
yeah.
Like if you're good, you're good. Doesn't matter what's next to it. You probably do it, just make it
Yeah.
make it look better than what it was next to your piece.
Yeah, cool.
Right, Rodman?
Agree.
Facts.
I think we speak tattoo world amazing today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
It
coming.
was
in.
so cool.